Welcome to AlphaCars Motorcycles. Today, I'm very excited to show you this 2017 Mercedes E400 4MATIC wagon. This is very highly optioned with over $12,000 in factory installed options, including the Premium 2 package, the Warmth and Comfort package, the Silk Beige and Espresso Brown leather interior. It does have the Sport package, so it's got that aggressive AMG body styling and the Sport interior, as well as this lunar blue metallic color. This is really gorgeous on this long roof Mercedes. So in this video, we're gonna do a full condition overview and note some of the standout features that this Mercedes wagon has to offer. This vehicle is for sale here at AlphaCars, and it is available at the date of this video posting, but you're always one click away from viewing the current pricing and availability on our website, as well as a detailed high-resolution photo set and lots more, including the current tire and brake life. So like I said, you're one click away. That link is going to be in the description of this video and in the top right-hand corner of your screen. If you are interested in this Mercedes wagon, but you're not local to us, we have many shipping partners, so just give us a call, 978-263-9000, or send us an email, sales@alphacars.com, and we can make the buying experience very easy for you and enjoyable, and in the end, you'll have a beautiful Mercedes wagon delivered right to your driveway. So now, let's take a closer look at this E400. Starting out, I do want to mention this E400 represents a great value, as this originally in 2017 when it was new had a retail price of right around $75,000. So this being a Mercedes E400 wagon, you can't get the wagons anymore from Mercedes. Same thing with Volkswagen and BMW and some of the other European automakers, at least here in the US. Of course, the wagons are still in full effect over in Europe, but it's really quite sad. I love the wagons. I've had so many of them, and they offer really something for everyone. You get the efficiency of a car, you get the aggressive looks and handling of a car, but then you get tons of practical cargo space, sometimes as much or more than an SUV. So, and I think they look really nice as well. But now having that covered, let's take a look at the exterior condition of this particular E400. We can see that deep reflective glossy shine in that lunar blue metallic paint. Let's start at the driver's side here, and we'll go down the side of the panel looking for any irregularities in how the paint reflects. And this all looks really, really nice. Let's go down the lower part of the panel. You can see the bumper there looks great. And going down the lower part of the panel now, I'm not seeing anything standing out. The wheels on this side are in great condition. And like I said, in the detailed listing on our website, you can view the current tire and brake life. But I don't see any issues with the wheels, no curbing, no cosmetic issues. While we're on this side, the windshield looks nice, and the panoramic sunroof looks great as well. I don't see any damage or concerns with the roof, and it has those very nice stainless steel roof rails that you can get a roof rack for if you'd like. You could put a nice roof box or a bike rack up there, once again adding to the practicality and utility of the wagon here. Now looking at the hood from this angle, once again no imperfections standing out. Front bumper looks good, has a little bit of light wear here and there from being used on the highway, kind of as you would expect. This vehicle does have it has 75,000 miles on it, which for this platform is respectively low, because this is such a tried and true platform, this E400. We see these come in for service all the time in the 100,000, 120, 140,000 mile range, and people are just having basic maintenance done. These are really good running cars with a robust and reliable track record. But now having said that, we can see the headlight lenses are very presentable. They look really nice. Let's go down the passenger side of the vehicle. The same sort of nice glossy reflective nature is still there on this side, and we have a very light little imperfection right there, but there's no damage to the paint. And now looking sort of at the lower side, or lower portion of this side, once again, it all presents the same. So this side just had that one little imperfection, but other than that, it presented the same. Taking a look at this front passenger wheel now, there is some light cosmetic imperfections just there on that spoke, and more just there on the edge of the wheel, but purely cosmetic. This vehicle rides ultra smooth, especially with those nice Pirelli tires, and this passenger rear wheel looks to be perfect. I don't see any issues with that. I will note the doors do have door edge protection. We can see the clear sort of paint protection film that's been added there. So vehicle has really been cared for. Now looking at the rear bumper, rear valance, those nice sporty exhaust tips, it all presents great. Same thing with the hatch condition, rear tail lights. It all looks awesome. Now let's start to look at some more exciting things. We have the interior, we have the cargo space. The automatic hatch there works great. Touching on the condition just for a moment here. The jambs there of the hatch, the top of the rear bumper, just some very light little scuffs here and there, but you really don't see them unless someone points them out to you. And the underside of the hatch, nice carpeted panel there, and that all looks great. We've got our controls here to close the hatch, also to close the hatch and lock the vehicle if we were going to, let's say, be walking away. But check out all this room in the cargo space of the wagon. We have the cargo net here, which secures really anything you want to put in here very well, whether you just want to put something under it or inside of it. That is there, and it is hooked into those tie-down points. And before I start removing those things and showing you the mats and then flipping up the party piece of this vehicle, the third row seating, there are a couple little, actually they look like window switches, but they fold down the seats automatically. Check this out. So we hit those switches. We don't have to go open the passenger doors. It just flips right down, and then we can put many things in the back of this vehicle. So now looking at it from this side, you can see they fold down almost completely flat, and the condition of them look great. The carpet on the back looks great. And now with those seats latched back up, let's remove this cargo net and take a look at the floor mats. Now with full view of the floor mats, they look pretty much brand new. We've got the rear floor mats here on top of the front, so let's carefully move these. And the front mats look great as well. Factory Mercedes rubber mats. Looks like they had very light use. And now with those gone, we've got the trunk liner, and that's in very nice condition. And what that's done is also kept underneath it in excellent condition. So let's carefully remove this as to not touch the bumper, and we were successful. And now we've got two handles here, and I'm going to use these handles and flip up this awesome third row seating for us to take a look at. And now with that seating up, it all makes sense why there are seat belts back here. Ultra fun place to be, even if you're an adult for a short period of time. If you fit back here well enough, it is so fun to watch behind you when you're going down the road. Definitely a different feeling from what we are all used to. But especially, to put the kids back here, just a nice thing to take advantage of in the wagon. If we twist this here, we can pull this up, and we've got even more storage under the floor, and there is the Mercedes first aid kit there and a couple of the other sort of utility items the vehicle comes with. And then to put these away, it's all very easy. We have a little pull right here. So first we pull this bottom one, and you have to just push the belt buckles up right there. This folds down and latches. And now to do the upper section here, It's easier with two hands, but it is possible with one. There's a button underneath these that you push to fold these back down there. So I'll push this one, fold it back down, and then this literally just drops down like so. So it's super easy to put that rear seating up in a pinch if the kids want to get back here, or even your adult friends want to get back here to have a fun ride somewhere. And then lastly, I'll just note we have a nice storage net on the left there, and there is an outlet back here, so if you want to charge some phones, or maybe you're camping, you want to blow up your air mattress and plug in, that's a good place to do it. And there's even this little tie down here where you could secure some things. So many different uses, possible uses for the wagon here. Just such an exciting place to be in this Mercedes. And now with those mats put back in that storage net, I just put that there for now. We just hit our button, and the hatch comes down easily and quietly and works as designed there. And now let's take a peek in the interior, specifically starting back here in the second row. Right away, you see on the door panel here, there's some nice ambient lighting, and right above we have the Burmester premium sound system. Specifically, these are a couple speaker grills back here of those component speakers, but very elegant, looks very nice. Checking out the door edges, no corrosion or anything to be found in the door jambs. We have the sunshade back here. These work great on both doors. You can see they retract like so, and we can just put them back up very easily. All of the material is very pleasant to the touch, very comfortable, and I don't see really any notes of wear or damage back here. Let's open up our armrest. We have storage in here, and we've got our cup holders. And finally, we've got our vents back here with the control there, and then a couple different outlets. Even there's a home style outlet there, as we can see. So maybe even if you forgot your adapter for your car charger, you could actually plug in your house phone charger right there. And finally, the kick panels here, nice stainless steel kick panels. Everything looks great, no abnormal scrapes or damages there. Let's open up the passenger door here to show you this works great. Nothing bunches up or anything of that nature. Door panel presents the same as the other side I just showed you. And same thing with the door jamb. Door edges all look great. Gaskets look great. The sort of kick panel to get in the car looks to be in very nice condition. And looking at the interior from this side with that armrest down, all looks nice. And we've got even some storage in the back of the seats. And I like how slim that is. So it's not taking up your legroom back here when it's, not being used, but it does expand out pretty nice. And the carpet condition is excellent. We've got the protective plastic there before the vehicle is sold. Now looking in the front passenger door, we've got our heated seat control, our 3 position seat memory. Edge of the door looks great. Nice Mercedes-Benz stainless steel panel there. Get the camber to adjust a little better for us. And no bumps or scrapes or anything there. And even the door jamb looks great right here. It shines just as well as the exterior paint, really, as it should on a well cared for vehicle. The dash condition presents very nice. Same thing with the trim package this car has with the seat color. I think it all comes together really nicely, and it's a very attractive package. Looking at the passenger seat condition, it's got that sport interior. So we've got these nice bolsters, and these bolsters are actually active. So if the vehicle does like a hard left-hand turn, this right bolster will kind of get bigger and hug you. It's very cool. You take this car for a drive. There's a lot of really cool features that once you experience them in this E400, it's hard to go to a car without them. So just to show you all of the seat functions work, I'll raise and lower our headrest there. Let me adjust the seat angle. These are just things that are always good to check when you look at a used vehicle. Make sure all the seat functions properly. I love the under the knee support there that you can adjust and extend. And the glove box, we can see the soft open works as designed. We have our Mercedes-Benz booklets here, all of the factory booklets, including the owner's manual, which I'm having a little bit of trouble getting out, but here we go. You can see pictures of all these as well in the online listing. There we go. It's a bit better lighting for you. It's a nice shape. And looking in the glove box, we've got, I'm not sure which scent it is, but there is a Mercedes-Benz sort of neutral scent in there that will make sure the vehicle always smells, you know, really nice inside, and that uses the factory HVAC system. So that's a cool feature as well. We've got a nice storage net there, and all the carpet presents very, very good. Now let's move over to the driver's seat. I'll show you the condition of the door panel and the seat before I get in. Edge of the door looks great. These are some common contact points. Of course, the driver will always be in the vehicle when it's used, and this looks great. I don't see any sort of wear, even on the buttons. Everything looks great. We've got all of our seat controls right here, so let me show you running through the controls quick. The seat adjusts very smoothly, no abnormal noises or anything. And of course, I can actually mess with all these settings, and as soon as you hit the start button on the vehicle with your key, it'll go back to your desired settings. So that is such a cool feature. If you hold this button here, or this switch, this does open the hatch for you automatically. And checking out the door jamb, let me get the camera to focus in. Beautiful Mercedes-Benz panel there, and nice glossy door jamb with all of the factory stickers, including the VIN plate right there. Carpet condition looks great in this passenger side. Because those mats were used, it has really done a good job protecting it. And let's look at the driver's seat. I don't see any wear to speak of. Looks really, really nice. No discoloration. Really quite impressive. The previous vehicle owner really took great care of this Mercedes. Now, as we get in, you can see the mileage there in the car flashing us the little graphic. All we have to do is put our foot on the brake and hit the start button. Starts right up. Of course, the radio came right on there. Fully customizable of your settings of what you want the vehicle to do when you start up. But looking at the controls on our steering wheel, no abnormal wear. The leather wrap of the steering wheel is in great condition, as well as the nice brushed trim there. Looking at our instrument panel, along the whole width of it here, because it also kind of includes our infotainment screen, no marring or scratching or anything like that. It doesn't look like it was ever really cleaned improperly. Now let's look at our screen here. We've got plenty of information. Of course, this isn't really a walkthrough of all the car's features because that would take hours, but just showing you generally, all the controls are responsive, everything works very smoothly and as designed. Same thing, let's look at our map. It's very accurate. We're right at our AlphaCars Boxborough location. I can hit the home button here and we have different options. Let's see, I like looking at the vehicle options, all different seat settings, our assistant settings, just very customizable. And if I click this button, this opens up our rear camera, so we can toggle to this nice wide angle or the sort of narrower angle of the back there. And let me just go back to the home there, and we can easily go right back to navigation. Everything's very responsive and works very nice. Looking at the controls here I've been referencing, everything presents in excellent condition. We have a bunch of storage in here. There's a little slot for the key. We have cup holders. We have a media input in this panel. Works great. Nice little clock there, as well as all of our HVAC controls. All those work great. We can see it reflects right onto the screen there. And it is dual zone, but it is on sync right now. AC is ice cold. It's pretty warm out and humid right now. Let's look in our center console. Plenty of room in here, and This panel works great. Always check that these open nice and smoothly, they weren't mistreated, and this one works as designed. Taking a look in the front, we have plenty of other media inputs there. And all around, just super clean vehicle. Let's peek at the sunroof, massive glass roof on this vehicle, and the headliner looks to be in great shape all around. And just quickly, I will open the sunroof for you. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit of rain, but I'll get this in right before the rain starts a bit more and I need to put the vehicle away. I just like to show that all the sunroof functions work smoothly and as designed. There we go, we have a little vent feature there. And then I can also close our shades front and rear. Perfect, so now we keep the UV rays out of the interior, keep a lot of the heat out of the interior. Now with the hood up, we can see the engine compartment is super clean, idles super quiet, and happily. This engine runs so smooth when you're in the interior, you wouldn't even know it's running. But we can just really see how clean everything is. The bolts are really clean. The fender bolts have not been messed with. Looking at the underside of the hood, the fire blanket there looks nice. And all around, just a very presentable engine bay. We can see the cowl panel there, the gaskets, everything looks nice. And the hood shuts nice and smoothly. So I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about the condition and a few of the cool features of this E400 wagon. Like I said, if you are interested in this wagon and it is still available, we do offer many shipping options if you're not local. And just make sure to reference the listing. You'll find all the information there, including the pricing. So this has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough showroom. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe so then you don't miss out on the latest motoring content.